Welcome to Cloud POS and Stock Management, an intelligent cloud-based point-of-sale and inventory control system, perfectly suited for both retail and wholesale businesses. Let's log in to the platform using our admin credentials. Once logged in, you'll land on the dashboard, which gives you a clear and detailed overview of your business at a glance. Let's start by exploring the top right menu options. You'll notice several icons there. Let's go through them one by one. The first icon is the dashboard link, where we currently are. The second icon is the settings link. We'll explore that a bit later. Next, we have a calculator icon. While the software handles all calculations automatically, this can still be handy in some situations. Then there's the calendar icon. This is used to manage your store's upcoming events or any important tasks. We'll also take a look at this feature shortly. Following that is the style icon. Click on it, and you can customize the software's theme color. Options include Excel black, blue, and gray. You can also choose whether to make the sidebar static or collapsible based on your preference. Next, we have the language icon. Here you'll find 13 available languages. Let's switch to Arabic and see what happens. See? Now, the software interface is in Arabic. Keep in mind that while the interface language can be changed to any of the 12 other languages, the numbers and calculations will always remain in English. You can see there are 11 other languages available besides Arabic and English. These include French, German, Indonesian, Italian, Brazilian Portuguese, simplified Chinese, Spanish, Thai, traditional Chinese, Turkish, and Vietnamese. Moving on, there's the POS panel link. This is the most frequently used panel for managing your sales. We'll cover this in detail later. Then you'll see the icon for today's profit, followed by List Open Registers, an icon to clear all locally saved data, and another one to open a new register. Finally, we have the logged-in user profile, where you can update your password and other user details. This top right menu bar remains fixed at all times, no matter which page you're on, making navigation fast and easy. On the left sidebar, you'll find the entire control panel of the software. This sidebar is your gateway to managing every aspect of your business. The main menus include products, sales, quotations, purchases, transfers, returns, people, notifications, calendar, settings, and reports. Each of these menus contains submenus that serve specific functions. The name of each menu clearly indicates its purpose, making navigation intuitive. Clicking on the Products menu reveals several submenus: List Products, Add Product, Import Products, Print Barcode or Label, Quantity Adjustment, Add Adjustment, Stock Counts, and Count Stock. Each submenu leads to a different page with distinct functions related to product management. These sections will be explained one by one in the Products Management video. In the Sales menu, you'll find submenus like List Sales, POS Sales, Add Sale by CSV, Deliveries, and List Gift Cards. These allow you to manage all sales operations, including importing sales data and handling deliveries. Each submenu takes you to a dedicated section, and we'll explore all these options in the Sales Management video. The Quotations menu includes two submenus: List Quotations and Add Quotation. These allow you to manage and generate customer quotations quickly and efficiently. Under the Purchases menu, the submenus are List Purchases, Add Purchase by CSV, List Expenses, and Add Expense. These options help you control your purchasing operations and expense tracking from one central location. The Transfers menu includes three submenus: List Transfers, Add Transfer, and Add Transfer by CSV, making it easy to manage inventory movement between warehouses or branches. In the Returns menu, there are two submenus: List Returns and Add Return, which allow you to manage all return transactions efficiently. The People menu contains a detailed list of submenus: List Users, Add User, List Billers, Add Biller, List Customers, Add Customer, List Suppliers, and Add Supplier. This section covers the complete management of everyone involved in your business, from employees and billers to customers and suppliers. The Notifications and Calendar menus are straightforward and don't include any submenus. Clicking on them takes you directly to their respective pages, where you can manage alerts and view your schedule. In the Settings menu, you have access to a wide range of configuration options via the following submenus: System Settings, POS Settings, Promos List, Printers, Add Printer, Change Logo, Currencies, Customer Groups, Price Groups, Categories, Expense Categories, Units, Brands, Variants, Tax Rates, Warehouses, Email Templates, Group Permissions, Site Logs, and Backups. This section gives you full control over how your system operates and looks. The Reports menu is packed with powerful insights. It contains 22 report submenus: Overview Chart, Warehouse Stock Chart, Best Sellers, Register Report, Product Quantity Alert Products Report, Adjustments Report, Categories Report, Brands Report, Daily Sales, Monthly Sales, Sales Report, Returns Report, Payments Report, Tax Report, Profit and/or Loss, Daily Purchases, Monthly Purchases, Purchases Report, Expenses Report, Customers Report, Suppliers Report, and Staff Report. These reports provide comprehensive visibility into all areas of your business performance. With this cloud POS software, you get a crystal clear picture of your business in real time. Every feature is designed to streamline your operations and enhance your decision-making. Whether it's managing inventory, sales, people, or financial reports, everything is organized for efficiency and ease of use. In this video, we will learn about the cash register. Let's dive in. Before beginning any sales, the cashier or user must open a register. This action initiates a new sales session by recording the opening cash amount in the drawer. From that point on, all sales, payments, and transactions will be tracked under this specific session. Opening the register ensures accurate cash handling, minimizes the risk of fraud, and establishes a clear starting point for the day's operations. For example, if you enter 100 in the cash in hand field, it means you are starting the day with $100, or the respective currency, physically in your cash drawer. This also acts as a reference point when closing the register, ensuring that any cash added or removed during the day is properly tracked. Let's click on List Open Registers. This section displays a complete log of all past and current register sessions, both open and closed. For each session, you can view opening and closing times, opening and closing cash balances, total sales, payments, and refunds processed, and the staff member who operated the register. This offers full transparency and accountability, making it easy for admins or managers to monitor register activity and ensure accurate reporting. You should open the register at the start of your business day and close it at the end of the business day or staff shift. If your store runs 24/7, it's best to follow a structured daily cycle. Open the register at 12 a.m. and close it at 11:59 p.m. to maintain neat, consistent, and easy-to-audit reporting. Here are some important notes from this video. 1. Open the register when you open the shop. 2. Close the register when you close the shop. 3. If your shop is open 24/7, open the register at 12 a.m. and close it at 11:59 p.m. the next day. 4. If your shop has 5 cash counters, create 5 billers. 5. Each biller represents 1 cash counter. 6. Each biller will have a separate cash register. 7. Watch the Billers Explained video under the Point of Sale software playlist to learn how to create billers. Let's first discuss the Warehouses feature. Log into the software and from the left sidebar, click on Settings, then from the submenu, click on Warehouses. You will be redirected to the Warehouse page. By default, you will see a warehouse named Warehouse 1. In our software, you can use multiple warehouses at the same time. But for this, you need to purchase a separate subscription for each warehouse. Warehouse 1 represents your shop by default. If you want to track products in multiple warehouses and manage transfers between them, you can create additional warehouses. However, remember that each warehouse requires its own subscription. If you don't need multiple warehouses, you can ignore this feature. To create a warehouse, click on the action icon in the top right corner and select Add Warehouse. A pop-up will appear. Fill in the required details. Fields marked with an asterisk are mandatory. Enter the code, warehouse name, and address, then click the Add Warehouse button. That's it. Your warehouse has been created. If you manage multiple warehouses, make sure to select the correct warehouse while adding, purchasing, or selling products. If you only use one warehouse, this step is not necessary. To edit a warehouse, go to the Warehouses table and click on the Edit icon in the Actions column for the warehouse you want to modify. Update the details as needed, then click on Edit Warehouse. To delete a warehouse, simply click on the Delete icon for the warehouse you want to remove. Now, let's see how to create and manage categories, units, and brands. Before creating a product, you must first create its category, unit, and brand. To create a category, click on Settings in the sidebar, then select Categories from the submenu. Click the action icon in the top right corner and select Add Category. A pop-up will appear, fill in the mandatory fields, and click the Add Category button. Your category is now created. To edit or delete a category, go to the Actions column in the Categories table and click the respective Edit or Delete icons. The process is the same for units and brands. Just follow the same steps as you did for categories. The interface is similar and quite self-explanatory. To create a product, from the left sidebar, click on Products, then Add Product. You will see a page with a form asking for product details. Fill in the details. Remember, asterisk-marked fields are mandatory. At first, choose the product type. By default, Standard is selected. For physical products, keep it as Standard. We also have service, digital, and combo options. For salon, spa, and similar businesses, choose the service category. For digital products, choose the digital category. Then type the product name, then click the icon right after the product code field to generate a dynamic and unique code for each product. You can also scan a barcode or type the product code manually. But remember, the product code for each product must be unique. The slug will be generated automatically. Then fill in the other fields. Normally, the default sale unit and default purchase unit are the same as the product unit, but you can choose different units for sale and purchase. Enter the product cost, the amount you buy it for, and product price, the amount you sell it for. Choose the tax method, inclusive or exclusive. Enter the alert quantity. When the product stock goes below this quantity, the software will notify you. Then you can choose a product image. This is not a mandatory field. The promotion, featured, hide in POS module, and hide in shop module fields are for the e-commerce shop module connected to this POS. Ignore all these fields. If you need an e-commerce website connected to this POS software or a separate one, contact us. Normally, the better option is to keep POS and e-commerce as separate entities. After filling in all the fields, click on the Add Product button. The product is created. You can also see the product list by clicking on Products. Then list products from the side menu. After creating the product, by default, the quantity is 0. After you make a purchase, the quantity will be added. If you purchase 10 units, 10 units will be added. This is the best way to track everything. Adding a product does not mean adding quantity. Purchasing a product means adding quantity. We will see how to purchase products in the Purchase Management video. From the Actions column of the product list table, if you click on the Actions button, you will see a few options. You can click Product Details to view product details. Use Duplicate Product to copy the product. Then edit the new copy to create a new product. This sometimes saves time. You can also click Edit Product to edit it and Delete Product to remove it. We will go through all of these one by one now. All are self-explanatory. You can explore them yourself or just follow the rest of the video.
Let's see how to generate barcodes and QR codes for products and print them in bulk. From the sidebar, click on Products, then click on List Products. You will see a list of products. In the Actions column, locate the product for which you want to generate a barcode or QR code. Click the Actions button for that product, then select Print Barcode or Label. You will now be redirected to the print barcode or label page. You'll notice that your selected product has already been pre-filled. Here, you can choose the quantity. This refers to how many barcodes you want to generate for this product. By default, the quantity is set to match the product's available quantity. Simply type the desired number. For example, if you type 10, the system will generate 10 barcodes for that product. Next, choose the style. This is a required field, but it comes with a default value. For instance, 24 per sheet on A4 size paper is selected by default. You can change the style based on how many barcodes you want to print per page. This gives you control over the layout. Then, you'll see several print options. These allow you to decide what information appears on each barcode. You can check or uncheck fields like site name, product name, price, promotional price, unit, category, variation, product image, etc. By default, some checkboxes like site name, product name, and price will be selected. You can uncheck any of them if you don't want that information to show, or check others you'd like to include. Once everything is set, click on the Update button. You'll see that 10 barcodes have been generated for your product. The page size is A4, and since we are generating only 10 barcodes, while the sheet supports 24, the remaining part of the page will be blank. If you want to fill the entire sheet, you can set the quantity to 24. If you generate 48 barcodes and click Update, you'll see 2 full pages of barcodes. After that, you can click the Print button. If your printer is connected, it will print immediately, or you can save it as a PDF. You can also access this page directly by clicking Products from the sidebar, then selecting the submenu Print Barcode or Label. In this case, the last product for which a barcode was printed will be selected by default. You'll see a search bar labeled Search Product or Add Item. Use it to find and select the product manually, then follow the same steps as before to choose quantity and print options. The main difference between these two methods is: if you visit from the product list, the product is automatically selected. If you access it from the sidebar, the last barcode product remains selected. That's it. Now you can generate as many barcodes as you want and print them easily.
In this video, we will learn how to purchase products in the system. But before that, let's first click on Products and then select List Products from the sidebar to see what products we have and their current quantities. You can see we have 3 products listed: shirt, t-shirt, and shirt 1 green. Now, navigate to Purchases and click on Add Purchase from the left sidebar. You will be taken to the purchase form page. All required fields are marked with an asterisk. The date field is automatically filled with today's date. Next is the reference input field. You can use this to provide any reference for the purchase. It is not mandatory, so you may leave it blank. Then comes the warehouse drop-down. By default, Warehouse 1 is selected. If you have multiple subscriptions and warehouses, choose the appropriate one where the product will be received. You will also see the Purchase Status field, which is set to Received by default. If you are placing an order but haven't received the products yet, you can change this status to Ordered. Important: product quantities will only be added if the purchase status is set to Received. This makes logical sense. An Ordered status means the items haven't arrived yet, so their quantities should not be added to inventory. Next, you will find the Supplier field. If you have previously created the supplier, simply search and select the name. If not, click on the plus icon next to the search bar. A pop-up will appear where you can fill in the mandatory details and click Add Supplier. The new supplier will be saved and automatically selected. In future purchases, just search for their name. This way, transactions between you and the supplier will be maintained, and their ledger will be properly updated. Below that, there is a product search bar where you can type the product name or scan the barcode. You can add multiple products at once. After listing the products, enter the order quantity for each. The software will automatically calculate totals based on each product's cost price, as entered during product creation. You can also add a discount either as a fixed amount or as a percentage. The other fields are optional and can be filled as needed. Once all details are filled, click the Submit button to create the purchase. But before we do that, let's intentionally change the purchase status from received to ordered to see the effect. After submitting, the purchase will be created successfully. Now, click on Products and go back to List Products. You'll notice that the product quantities remain unchanged. This is because the purchase status was set to ordered, not received. This demonstrates the importance of purchase status. Next, go to the purchase list under the Purchases menu from the sidebar. You will see the newly created purchase with its status as ordered and payment status as due. From the Actions column, click the Actions button, then click Purchase Details. This will take you to a detailed page showing all purchase information, product names, quantities, discounts, supplier details, along with barcode and QR code. From here, you can download the purchase details as a PDF by clicking the PDF button. You can also edit, delete, or return the purchase using the corresponding buttons. To make a payment to the supplier, click View Payments. A pop-up will appear. Since we haven't paid anything yet, it will be empty. Click on Add Payment. In the pop-up, you'll see the total amount of the purchase already filled in. You can change the amount if needed. For example, if the order total is £20,000 and you want to pay £5,000 now, just enter £5,000 and click Submit. Once submitted, go back to View Payments and you'll see the payment record listed. You can continue making payments in phases until the total is paid. You don't have to pay the full amount at once. When you're ready to pay the full amount, just click Add Payment and submit without changing the amount. The system allows you to handle payments in multiple phases for the same purchase. Now let's return to the purchase list again. From the Action menu, click Edit Purchase. Change the purchase status from ordered to received. If you've received the full quantity of all items, you don't need to adjust anything else. But if you've only received some items, you can use the partial option and manually enter the received quantity for each product. In our case, we'll assume the full order was received. Change the status to received, ensure the quantities are correct, and click Submit. Now go to Products, List Products, and you'll see that the product quantities have increased according to the received purchase. This proves that the purchase status must be received for inventory updates. The payment status will still show as due unless a full payment is made. You can make a payment anytime by clicking View Payments and submitting the payment from the pop-up. Back in the purchase list, from the Action column, you can also download the purchase PDF again, or delete the purchase if needed. Let's now talk about Return Purchase. Click on the Return Purchase button from the Action menu. You will see a list of products. In the Return Quantity column, enter the number of items you want to return and then click Submit. Why do we need the Return Purchase feature instead of editing the purchase? Because if you edit the purchase and change the quantities, the return action won't be recorded as a proper transaction. For example, say you received 50 shirts and 100 t-shirts, but upon inspection, 5 shirts and 10 t-shirts are damaged. Instead of editing the original purchase, you should go to Return Purchase, enter the return quantities, and submit. This way, the return incident is properly logged in the system. It keeps a clear record of returns for reporting and accountability purposes.
Let's make a quick sale. From the top right navbar, click on the POS button. The POS screen will appear. This is the screen where billers will spend most of their time. It should remain open at all times, especially during cash transactions, as it's the most frequently used page. On the left side of the screen, you will see Walk-in Customer selected by default. You can search for previously added customers, or you can add a new customer by clicking on the plus icon next to the customer field. Click on the plus icon, fill in all the mandatory fields, and then click Add Customer. The newly added customer will remain selected, and next time, you can simply search for the customer's name when needed. Next, you need to select the warehouse for the sale. If you have only one warehouse or shop, the system will automatically select it for you. However, if you have multiple warehouses, you will need to choose the correct one for the sale. In the product search box,
you can search for products by their name or code. If you have a barcode scanner, you can scan the product's barcode to add it to the sale. You can also click on the product name in the product list to add it. Once added, the product will appear in the item table, which displays the product name, selling price, quantity, and subtotal. If you accidentally add a product, you can remove it by clicking the trash icon next to it. To adjust the quantity of a product, click on the quantity field, type in the desired number, or use the keypad that appears on the screen. For example, if you want to sell 5 t-shirts, enter 5 and click Accept. The subtotal will be automatically updated based on the price and quantity. You can add more products in the same way, by searching for them, scanning their barcode, or selecting them from the product list. The total number of items and the total subtotal will update accordingly. If necessary, you can apply taxes to the sale. Select the tax percentage, for example, 10% GST or 20% GST, under the Order Tax section, and the tax will be added to the total sale amount. If a discount is required, click the Discount button and enter the discount amount. The system will automatically subtract this from the total amount. Once all products have been added, and any applicable taxes or discounts have been applied, it's time to proceed with the payment. Click on the Payment button to begin. You'll have multiple payment methods available, such as cash, credit card, gift card, check, or other options. Select the payment method, and the system will calculate the balance automatically. For example, if the total payable amount is $22.50 and the customer pays $1,000 in cash, the system will automatically calculate the remaining balance as $12.50. If the customer wants to pay the balance with a credit card, select Credit Card as the payment method, and the balance will be updated automatically. For any mobile banking payment, choose Other and enter the mobile banking channel name in the payment note. By using the Other option, you have full flexibility to add any payment method. If the customer uses multiple payment methods, for example, cash for part of the amount and credit card for the remaining balance, the system will calculate and display the balance for each payment method. Once all payments are made, click Submit, and the receipt will be generated. You can print the receipt or save it as a PDF for future reference. If the customer is not ready to complete the sale, you can suspend the transaction by clicking Suspend Sale. This will hold the sale and allow you to add a reference number. To retrieve a suspended sale, click Suspended Sales and select the transaction you want to resume. If you need to cancel a sale, click Cancel Sale. This will clear the screen and remove all details related to the sale. Note that this does not delete the sale from the system, it simply clears the screen. Once the sale is completed, click Submit, and the system will finalize the transaction. The sale receipt will show the total amount, payment methods, and any additional notes, such as discounts or special instructions. You can view the list of completed sales by going to the Sales section. Here, you can see the sales that have been processed, along with details such as customer name, total amount, and payment status. If you want to view more details of a sale, click the Action button next to the sale, and you will have options like View Receipt, Edit Sale, or Delete Sale, and many other self-explanatory options. If you need to add payments to a sale that has pending payments, click Add Payment. You can then enter the payment amount and select the payment method. This feature allows you to manage due payments over time. Just like you can make purchases from suppliers with multiple payments and manage dues, you can also sell to customers with multiple payments and manage dues. To make a return, first click on Returns from the left sidebar. Then, click on Add Return to open the return form. Start by filling in the required fields. In the Date field, select the date of the return. In the Reference No field, enter a unique reference number for the return. Choose the warehouse from which the return is processed under Warehouse. Select the customer who is returning the product in the Customer field. In the Biller field, select the person handling the return. Choose the applicable order tax in the Order Tax field. If necessary, enter any shipping details in the Shipping field. If you have any supporting documents, click Browse under Attach Document to upload them. Next, you can add products to the return by searching for them by name in the Order Items section. If the products no longer exist in the shop, you can still add them manually. To do this, click the plus icon next to the product search bar. A pop-up will appear asking for product details, including product name, quantity, and other relevant information. You can add multiple products, and for each product, you can enter the return quantity. The software will automatically calculate subtotal and total. You can add a return note in the Return Note field and format the text if needed. Similarly, you can add a staff note in the Staff Note section. Once everything is filled out, review the details. If everything looks correct, click Submit to process the return. If you need to clear the form and start over, click Reset. You can view the entire sales return list by clicking on Returns, and then selecting List Returns from the sidebar. To edit or delete a specific sales return, simply click on the action icons, for example the Edit or Delete icon next to the corresponding sales return from the list. You might be wondering why you should use the Return Sale option instead of simply editing the sale when a customer is returning a product. The reason is that the software needs to track and log every incident properly. If you simply edit the original sale without using the Return Sale feature, the software won't record the return as an event, and this crucial information won't be logged. Maintaining accurate logs is vital for monitoring the store's operations, ensuring transparency, and keeping track of all activities. By using the Return Sale process, you help ensure that every transaction is properly recorded and can be audited if needed. Let's see how to create a biller. A biller means a cashier. If your shop has 5 cashiers or 5 selling points, then you need to create 5 billers. Each biller will maintain their own separate cash register. This is important because managing all registers under one biller can cause confusion. It's better to assign one register to each biller. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to create a biller, how to edit or delete one, how to log in as a biller, and how to manage your own cash register. To create a biller, go to the left menu, click on People, then select Add Biller. You'll see 2 options, List Billers and Add Biller. Click on Add Biller. A pop-up will appear asking for a few details. First, it will ask for a logo. This logo will appear on the sales receipts made under this biller. You can either upload a new logo or choose from previously used logos. For now, let's select the Dev logo. Once selected, it will immediately appear on the right side of the form. Next, enter the company name, then the biller name. Fields like GST are optional unless required by your business. Now enter the biller's email. This is important, as the biller will use this email to log in. For example, you might use something like dealernew@gmail.com, mail to dealernew@gmail.com. Then enter the phone number and address. A biller is a staff member, so you're not only adding them to access the software as a cashier, but also storing their full contact details. You can also add a footer note that will appear on receipts generated by this biller. This is optional and can be left blank. Click Add Biller. The biller will be created. To edit the biller later, click the Edit icon under the Actions column. To delete the biller, click the Delete icon. Now we need to give the biller access to log into the software. To do that, go back to People and click on Add User. You'll see a form where you need to fill in the following: first name, last name, gender, company name, same as you entered before, phone number, email, must match the email you entered when creating the biller, username, password, should include at least 1 capital letter, 1 symbol, and 1 number. Set the status to Active. Next, assign a role from the Group drop-down. Since this user is a biller, select Sales. Don't select Owner or Admin. Now, you'll see some additional fields. Under Biller, choose the biller you just created. If you have multiple warehouses, you can assign one. For now, let's choose Warehouse 1. Set permissions like Allow discount as per your business policy. You can also choose to notify the user by email. Then click Add User. At the top, you might see a message saying the system couldn't send an email. This is because the SMTP configuration is not set up. You can ignore this message for now. Now the biller is ready to log in. Log out from the admin account and log in using the biller's email and password. After logging in as a biller, you'll notice that access is limited. You can only see the product list, sales, quotations, and customers. You won't be able to add products, view suppliers, or access other billers' information. This is intentional, as a biller only works with customers and the POS screen. To start selling, click on the POS icon at the top. You'll be asked to enter cash in hand. This is the amount the biller has in their cash register when starting the day. For example, if the biller has 200 in cash, they will enter 200 and click Open Register. Now the biller can handle their own cash register. When the day ends or the cash counter is closed, they will close the register. Every time the biller opens the register, they must enter the starting cash in hand. This is the general rule. Now let's do a quick sale as this biller. You'll see that the receipt displays the logo we selected earlier. Each biller can have their own logo on receipts, or you can use one standard logo for your shop. After the sale, click Back to POS and you'll return to the main screen. Under Sales, POS Sales, you can view all the sales made by this biller. Now log out again and log back in as the owner. Go to People, and then List Billers to see the list of billers you've created. Under List Users, you'll see the biller listed as a user, meaning they have login access. A biller record is just for reference, while a user record allows login. To track the biller's performance, go to Reports, then click on Staff Report. Choose the biller, for example, Biller New, and click View Report. You'll see all the sales made by this biller, including due amounts, total purchases, and more. This information helps you make decisions, such as offering bonuses or reviewing performance. So, using the Reports, Staff Report section, you can monitor each staff member's activity in detail, including full history and logs. By clicking on the List Open Registers icon in the top right navigation, you can view all the open cash registers under all billers, as an owner or admin. You can provide a gift card to your favorite customers. To create one, go to Sales from the left sidebar, then click on List Gift Cards on the gift card page. You'll see a list of all the gift cards you've already created. To add a new one, click on the icon at the top right corner. A box will appear. Click on Add Gift Card. A pop-up will open. Click on the settings icon next to the card number field. A gift card number will automatically be generated. Then, enter the value, for example, enter 500 if you want the gift card to hold 500 units of your currency for the customer. Next, you'll see a checkbox asking if you want to give staff points. You can leave this unchecked or tick it based on whether you want to award points to staff for gift card sales. Usually, staff earn points when they make a sale. These points are more like builder rewards. But if you still want them to get points when selling gift cards, tick the checkbox. Otherwise, leave it unchecked. Now, you'll see the customer field. This is important. Click on it and search for the customer you want to assign the card to. Then enter an expiry date for the gift card. Click Add Gift Card. This creates a gift card with the specified value, for example, 500, assigned to the selected customer, along with the card number and expiry date you entered. After it's created, you'll be redirected to the List Gift Cards page where you can edit, delete, or view the card from the Actions menu. If you want to top up an existing gift card, click on the dollar icon under the Actions column of the respective card. For example, if you initially provided a customer with a 500 value gift card and want to increase it by 200, simply click the Top Up button, enter 200, and it will be added to the remaining balance. So, if the card had 500 and you add 200, the new balance will be 700. You don't need to create a new gift card for this, just top it up. You can also edit customer details, edit card details, or delete a gift card anytime. Now, let's say you want to create a sale using the gift card as a payment method. Before that, note there's also an option to sell gift cards. On the POS screen, there's a button labeled Sell Gift Card. Click it to sell a gift card to a customer rather than providing it for free. Generate the card number using the settings icon, then enter the value, for example, 1000, and set a price, for example, 500. This means you're selling a gift card worth 1000 in value for 500 in price. Search for and select a customer, enter an expiry date, then click Sell Gift Card. The card will appear in the item list on the left as a product, showing the gift card number, the price, for example, 500, and a quantity of 1. You can also sell multiple quantities. Proceed to payment as usual, choose the payment method, and the customer can pay using cash, credit card, or even another gift card. This is useful when a customer wants to buy a new gift card using an existing one. But for now, we won't sell a gift card. Let's go back to selling a product using the gift card as payment. Select a product, for example, a t-shirt priced at $450. Click on Payment, then under the Paying By section, select Gift Card as the payment method. Enter the gift card number, this must be provided by the customer. If the customer doesn't remember it, click on the cross icon to return to the main screen, go to List Gift Cards, copy the card number, and return to the POS screen. Paste the gift card number in the payment section. If you get an error and the software doesn't accept the card, it's likely because you haven't selected the correct customer. You must choose the same customer the gift card was issued to, for example, demo customer. Once selected, the card number will be accepted. If the gift card has a value of 500 and a balance of 700, and the sale is 450, the payment will be successful. If the sale amount exceeds the gift card balance, for example, the sale is 1000 and the card has 700, then you can use multiple payment methods. After selecting gift card and using the 700, click Add More Payment, and pay the remaining 300 using another method, like credit card or cash. Click Submit to complete the sale. The receipt will clearly show that the payment was made using a gift card. Click back to POS to start a new sale. In summary, just create a gift card, assign it a number, and write that number on a physical card to give to your customer. It makes the experience feel premium and luxurious. The next time the customer visits, they can just show the physical card, and you can enter the gift card number to let them redeem it. Let's learn about count stock, stock counts, add adjustments, and quantity adjustments in this video. They are all interconnected. To manage your store's inventory effectively, you first need to perform a stock count. Count stock refers to the action of physically counting all the items in your store. This step helps you verify how many products you actually have on hand, allowing you to compare it with the quantities recorded in the system. After you perform the count, the POS system will identify any discrepancies between the physical count and the expected stock levels. If there are any differences, you can proceed to adjust the quantities. In cases where you have damaged products or items that need to be discarded, you can adjust the quantities in the system accordingly. This is where Add Adjustment comes into play. By using this feature, you can manually update the inventory to reflect the correct stock levels, ensuring that the records match what is actually available in the store. Each time a change is made, it's logged as a quantity adjustment, which keeps track of all previous adjustments in the system. These records help maintain accurate inventory information and allow you to monitor any changes in stock levels over time. Finally, the stock count section provides you with a history of all past stock counts, allowing you to review your previous inventory checks and analyze any patterns or discrepancies. This combination of stock counting, adjusting quantities, and maintaining records ensures that your POS system reflects accurate and up-to-date stock information, helping you manage inventory efficiently. Now let's see how we can use these features. First, click on Count Stock. You'll see that the default warehouse is already selected. Next, set the counter date. This is the date when you'll be counting the stock in the store. You can enter a reference if needed, or leave it blank. This field is optional and mainly for your own notes. Then choose the type, either full or partial. If you choose full, you're counting all the products in the store. If you choose partial, you're counting specific categories or brands. For partial counts, you must select the brand and category by searching and selecting them. In this case, we'll do a full count. So, click on Submit. At the top of the screen, you'll see a message, Stock Count Initiated. Please download and complete the CSV file to finalize. Click on the first row's icon in the list to download the CSV file. Once the file is downloaded, open it. Inside, you'll find columns like Product Code, Product Name, Expected Quantity. For example, you might see Shirt, 380 units. T-shirt, 155 units. Now, physically count your stock in the store. Suppose you find Shirt, 220 units. T-shirt, 125 units. Green shirt, 0 units. Enter these numbers in the counted quantity column of the CSV file and save it. You can rename the file if needed. Now, go back to the Count Stock page and click on Details of the last entry, which means first row, which is the one you just initiated. The system will now prompt you to upload the updated CSV file. Select the file you saved and click Submit. After submitting, you'll be redirected to the stock count list. Click on Details again to see a comparison between the expected and counted quantities, along with the total cost difference. This will help you understand how much loss or surplus you have in terms of product value. Click on Adjust Stock. When you confirm the adjustment, shirt quantity will be updated from 380 to 220. T-shirt quantity will change from 155 to 125. Click Add, then Submit. You can also add a reference number or upload any supporting documents here. Now, if you check those products under List Products, you'll see the updated stock. Shirt, 220. T-shirt, 125. At this point, it's important to be cautious. If your physical stock is less than what's recorded in the software, it could be due to theft, error, or missed entries. Sometimes, you might find more stock than expected. This could happen if products were received but not entered into the system. That's how you perform a stock count and process the adjustments. Also, if you need to adjust a product at any time, simply visit the Add Adjustment page under the Products menu from the sidebar. Then, search for the products using the search bar and select either Subtraction or Addition based on your needs. For example, if you need to dispose of damaged products, use Subtraction. If you need to add products, use Addition, and follow the same process shown in the video. Remember, Add Adjustment is for adjusting product quantities. Quantity Adjustment refers to reports or logs of all previous adjustments. Count Stock is for counting the store's stock every 3 to 6 months or at regular intervals, and Stock Counts is the report or log of all previous stock counts.